Hello, hello, hello. Come on, sisters. Come on in. Come on in. Let me know you're here. Come on. Good evening to everyone. I pray that all is well and that you have had a wonderful evening. Come on in, sisters. Come on, speak as you come in. Let me know you're here. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Sunday. I don't know why I'm not seeing this. Happy Sunday to everyone. Come on, let me know you're here. Let me pull this down. Maybe I can see from there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Happy Sunday. Hey, Tamala. Hello to everyone. Hope everyone is having a pleasant evening. I am so excited. Let me get this together here. I am so excited. This is going to be a good one. Please go ahead. Hey, Marsha, as you come on, please go ahead and tag, share. Y'all know what to do and invite. Come on. Let people know that we are on tonight. Come on, come on. I'm going to try not to keep y'all long. So come on in the room. Again, as you come in the room, please speak. Let me know that you are here. Greetings to everyone. I don't know about you, but it has been a great Sunday for me. And I pray that it's been good for you. So y'all come on in this room. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. God is great and greatly to be praised, y'all. I am so excited. We have a lot to cover tonight. But go ahead. I'm trying to wait till we get up just a little bit more. So go ahead and let another sister call a lift sister, tag a lift sister. Come on and share and let them know that we are on. We are recapping tonight. We are excited because we have so many things coming up. Okay, so let's call another sister so we can get in this thing. We can get in this thing. Y'all, I have so much to say. I'm not gonna say it all tonight. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. But when I tell you God has been good, 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 He has been just that. I tell you. Yes, Marcia. Yes, God has been good, y'all. And I'm telling you, He never ceased to blow. He always blow my mind. I'm telling you, God is really good. And one thing about it is, I'm gonna say this as we're coming in. He is true to His word. When I tell you that man is true to His word, I don't worry about it. Okay, okay. Someone's calling me. I told everyone that I was going to be live tonight. I don't know why they're calling me. Sonya Stowers should be on the live. But I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Welcome to Lift, Ladies in Fellowship Together. Okay. Well, we're a fellowship with our sisterhood. You guys know what Lift is. And for the new ones that's coming on, you're going to find out what Lift is in a minute, okay? But we are a sisterhood. We are an empowerment group, okay? That's ready, ready, ready. I'm telling you, we've been doing a lot of exciting things. And I want to just say to the Lift sisters before I bring my guests on, I want to just thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. When I tell you, you ladies are the best, you are the best. And I want to say thank you for all. When I tell you all of your support, because you are awesome in what you do. Okay, so welcome, 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 ladies. I'm going to go ahead and tiptoe through this real quick so we can get our speaker on. They will have to play the replay tonight because you know what? As I was even writing this up, I felt the power of God. And I just feel like God wants to do something great tonight. You know what we do, okay? We can't do nothing without laying out, okay? So let me go. First of all, I want to say thank you. I want to give a big shout out to our supporters, okay, for our Empower Her fundraisers. Woo! When I tell you, you guys did it, you did it. So I want to say thank you and send a shout out to everyone that supported our Empower Her fundraiser. It was good. we are still continuing to do this. So my thing is, you say, well, what is that? It's where we got together and we did donations, we did a fundraiser, we sold and I said I would never do nothing like this. I always sort of pick that folk. But let me tell you something. It worked, and God blessed, and there was unity in it. We did pasta plates, and they were good. Prayerfully, everybody loved them, And it's not tell us what we need to do next time. But I tasted. I thought it was really good. But it went out, and I'm telling you, people began to support. What we're trying to do is support another sister and whatever need that she may have. So we call it empower her, and that could be via whatever she needs. Some of them, wanted to come to the conference. Maybe they're not. We're able to support them to come to the conference as well as, get what they need. All right. As a sister, we are a sisterhood group. So we want to make sure that we're there for our sisters. So this really helped us in so many ways to make provisions, even for the conference that's coming up, so they can have everything that they need for this conference. Okay. So we're excited about that. So if you still want to give, listen, please feel free to give to our empower her fundraiser. Okay. So we did have people that didn't get placed, but they did say, hey, I want to donate. So you are still welcome to do that as you begin to come in. If you want to support, please let us know. It was just phenomenal. Okay. So we are really excited about that. And we say again, thank you. Okay. It's called Save a Sister's Life. All right. That's what Empower Her was about. Save a sister's life. And we do have our Cash App up if you want to donate and give to that fundraiser. So I am so excited. And you guys did great, 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 great. All right. And so we had fun yesterday. You will see the pictures pretty soon. So again, thank you for what you've done. I'm telling you, y'all love us, and we thank you for loving us. Okay. So we really thank you. And you don't have to worry about us doing what we need to do. Trust me, it goes to a good cause. And guess what? Lift is a good ground to sow in. So I am so grateful for that. Okay. And let me go back on Thursday. We did our first community outreach at the Wentworth Living Senior place. Okay. And when I tell you it was phenomenal, it was awesome, awesome, awesome. We came and we served our community, and I tell you, it was just awesome, y'all. We're gonna put up some things. You know me, y'all. I just get real weak. I was just so happy that they were happy and that they got something out of what excuse me, y'all, what they were what we was giving. So I'm telling you, God is great, y'all. And let me tell you, those ladies they were so excited. And oh my gosh, I can't wait till the next one. So it went well. So look to see some pictures and some things that we'll put up to show all of the fun that we had. They were so appreciative. They didn't care what they was just so appreciative. But we were most grateful because we are coming out of the four walls even more. Now, don't get me wrong, we come out, but we was able to go to a new community area. All right. So we're excited about that. And we're going to be doing that monthly, and just look for more, y'all. Look for more things to come, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Lift is on the move. I'm so excited about what God is saying to us, what he's doing, how he is manifesting himself to us. You know what I'm saying? Everything he promised us is coming to pass, so we just thank God for using us as vessels. Okay. So we thank God for that tonight. So give yourself a hand. Come on, give yourself a hand. I have so much more to say, but I'm going to cut that. But one thing I do want to let you know is God is doing it. If you've been reading the post, and I hope you stay up with our Facebook and our social media, on there you will see that I got on and I said, God did it again. All right. And I think I did that about twice in 1 week. Because when I tell you God is doing it, God is doing his thing, y'all. Can't tell you everything right now. But guess what? Oh my God, it's so much to reveal. And I'm just telling you, God is doing his thing. And I am so excited that he could trust us. Glory to God, that he could trust us to do what we supposed to do, okay? But God is working that thing out. You know, for some of y'all that may not know that I wrote, I did like a little reel, and I did my calendar for March. And when I tell you, I put paid in full up there. When I tell you God is working this thing out, he's working it out. That's all I'm going to say. I'll go into it a little bit in depth, but God is working it out. All right. And I'm so glad that I know a God that never goes back on his promises. Although we go back, Lord have mercy. I am so grateful that he's doing his thing with us. Okay. So I want you to give yourself a pat on the back, and I want you to know that God is moving, y'all. Okay. He's moving, but I'm going to haste on because I want to get into this. We have a special guest tonight. Before I bring her on, let me just get into this. First of all, let me say this. She is a native of Greensboro, North Carolina. Erika, I think that's where you was born and raised, okay? She's an author. She's a preacher. She's a professor. She's much more. She hosts a radio talk show. She wears a lot of hats. I was very shocked that I could get her when I did, okay? But she's just phenomenal, and I am so grateful that we have her coming on tonight. She's going to speak into our hearts, as well as, you know, we're just going to converse back and forth. Even with you, I want you to be where you can speak back tonight, okay? If any questions, anything that you would like to ask, you're more than welcome. But I'm going to bring Erika on, and then I'm going to finish introducing her, okay, on how Lyft knows her. All right, so come on in, Erika.
Hello, 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 hello.
Erika, you know I'm crazy.
I know. Listen, I'm crazy too.
So this is not, I'm going to say this. This is not a stiff show, girl.
No, it's not. We're going to enjoy ourselves tonight. Yes, we are. We're going to have a good time.
We'll have a good time tonight. And, you know, one thing I like about Lyft, Erika, we cry, we laugh, we cut up, you know, but we know what it's all about. And
Yes.
that's about God. You know,
Yes.
that's about him doing and working in our lives. And we are following in the principles of God as close as we can.
Yes.
And
Yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
excited, Erika. I'm really excited about what God is doing. When I called Erika said, this girl is probably crazy. One thing about Erika, I'm gonna say, because we see a lot more in passing than we,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
with each
we
other.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's very close, believe it or not, with our family, with my sister
Yes.
Elizabeth, and
Yes.
also, you know, she's like fam to y'all,
Yes.
you know. And one thing about it is when I called Erika, I was like, Erika, and she was
She
like,
did.
oh Lord, what is that? I had to get her quick before she could think about it, because
Yes.
she's so busy, and I love it, love it, love it. Erika is busy working in the community, y'all. She is busy. Listen, she's going to and fro like we supposed to do. She's fulfilling the Great Commission. How about that? And I like that. Okay, she's doing her discipleship. She's everything. I said earlier that she's an author. She's a preacher. I think she was preaching this morning.
Yes.
She's a little bit of everything. But what I want to say is the way Lyft knows her, and some of our sisters that's on tonight, the way they know her, our Lyft sisters know her, is by Lady E Specs. Okay, she's the CEO of Lady E, right? Specs.
Lady, that's
Ah,
it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
I'm telling you, listen, she was at our last conference, and I think, Erika, it was in 2022, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I know we
22.
skipped every last. Okay, so she was there, and listen, when I tell you, baby, we had a time, but
We
we're gonna
did.
get into that. But I believe everybody at that conference stopped at that table. I'm
I
telling you,
believe they did. I
it was
really
really
believe they
so
did.
fast. Erica didn't know what to do.
They were
It was
coming just
so
so fast. Yes.
exactly. And
Yes.
that's one thing that I like, that we support each other. We're gonna dig a little bit into that a little bit later on. But I have to say this, Erika, as we were going on or whatever, first of all, welcome. I'm getting
You're
ahead of
so
myself.
welcome.
Welcome, Dr. Erika. Welcome tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
And I want to say this because at that conference, and this is what resonates to me,
Mhm.
that I can remember. And as the team was getting it together, they was like, we need to bring Dr. Erika on,
Mhm.
and I said, well, she was a vendor. What possibly could she talk about? Then I started thinking, I said, oh my God, because everything happened so crazy at this conference, which was a good craze, nothing
It was a
bad.
good. Yes,
You
it
know,
was.
it
Yes.
was good. And
Yes.
so I remember as I was sitting here, girl, I could barely write because I started thinking about the prophecy. I don't know if you remember, but I remember, and I called one of the other sisters, and she began to just rattle it right off on what you said.
Mm.
And it was a prophecy that came through Dr. Erika that blew our minds. And I want you to know, Erika, that prophecy is being manifested.
Mm.
Glory to God.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Don't start
Thank
with
you,
me.
Lord.
That girl, listen,
Mm.
that prophecy is being manifested. And some of the people that was there, they know what you said to us. And one of the things that I can remember that you said that you was going to go nationwide, that you
Mhm.
were going to go worldwide. And I was like, oh my God, I was still, at the thing of trying to get everybody to come together. I was like, how is this going to happen? But when I tell you, girl, right after that, when I tell you the handiwork of God, God is
Mm.
awesome. It was
Mm.
as if sisters started coming in
Come.
and
Mhm.
joining, and his promises still being fulfilled. And
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to
Yes.
let you know,
So
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you for following God that night. And
Mhm.
thank you for speaking over our life.
Yes.
And
Yes.
thank you for speaking over our life. And I was so touched by that because when I tell you he's doing some marvelous things, girl,
Mm.
I can't even
Mm.
tell it
Mm.
all. He's doing some marvelous things. And
I bet he is.
listen,
I can just only imagine.
come
And
on.
I don't remember what all God
I
spoke that
know,
day,
I
but
know.
I do remember one thing that I remember God said He was going to take you nationwide, global. I do remember that one thing, and God's still going to do it. I still believe God. He's going to take you global because what you are carrying and what God has on you, the world needs to see it. I believe that. I still believe
Glory
it.
to God.
I still believe that.
I
And
received
I'm gonna live to see it happen.
Lord help me today. Y'all know I'm
Yes.
saying, Erica, don't do this. Let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all just have to, just work with it. Let me
Hey,
tell you
Ollie.
something. It's a blessing. If Tammy and Keisha, I know Keisha is on here. I received, and I believe when God is talking,
Mm.
everybody talking about prophecy, this, that. Let me tell you something. If you commune with God,
Yes.
because for me, prophecy is what He's already told you.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
just confirmation. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
when you just said that, I received that same prophecy on Sunday, and the man of God said, and you're gonna live to see it happen.
Woo!
Listen, I went crazy. I was like, glory to God, because how the enemy messes with our minds. And
Yes.
it's
Yes.
getting late. There go Tammy. She said, yep.
Yes.
It's getting late in the evening, and the enemy begins to say this, that, and da 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 da,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
believe the report of the Lord,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and if
And
He
you and the thing about it is, I tell people this all the time. Whenever you're obedient to God, not only does God bless the receiver, but He blesses the individual who gives the word. And when your husband stood up that day and talked about the seed,
Ooh,
when I walked into the room, even before I was sitting at my table, I heard a figure in my head.
thank you,
And I
Jesus.
said, okay, God. And
That's
when He said it, and he began to say, and when He said 500, I said, God, that's it. So
that's
when I heard that seed, sometimes people say, no, God, I didn't hear that. I
right.
didn't hear that. But no, obedience is
Come
better
on,
than sacrifice.
yes.
And I got to say this. We're talking about empowering women. And we're talking about this back during December. We was having our Christmas party. And I
Okay,
went into Lowe's to pick up our chicken for our party.
okay,
And we were in there getting the chicken ready, and my mom was calling me. She said, Erica, what's taking so long? I said, Mom, they're backed up on the chicken.
yeah,
There was a young lady behind the counter, and
okay.
I heard the Lord say, ask for her cash app.
Oh God,
So I asked for her cash app, and I put a figure in my phone. The Lord said, no, back that out. I put
Ooh.
another figure in my phone. The Lord said, back that out. I was like, God, this is Christmas time. That's okay. I'm in Lowe's grocery. The Lord, this is Christmas time.
Come
I
on.
put another figure in my phone. God said, back that out. I said, okay, God, what's the figure? What's this? What is it, Lord? I put that figure in, sent her the cash out. I waited and waited. She brought my chicken out, put it in my basket. She fell in my arms.
Oh my God.
And she said to me, they just rushed my mom to the hospital. I don't know if she's going to live or die.
Oh
She said,
my.
I didn't have no money. I didn't know how I was going to get there.
Come
I
on.
said, Lord, you held that chicken up just for her.
Just for her.
Just for her.
Come
It
on.
was just for her. And then she said, she had a nerve enough to say, can you pray? I said, honey, we prayed right there in Lowe's in the deli section. Everybody stopped and they was bowed their head. I said, Lord, she asked for prayer. I'm going to do it right now.
Hallelujah.
Right now, I said, I'm not gonna wait till she leaves the store because I don't know if our paths will ever cross again. But I used that moment to pray for her because I never know if I might be in the same situation.
Come
Or
on.
God may send somebody my way. So we gotta be obedient whenever God tells us to be obedient. We got to be obedient. That's what God does. And we're here to empower and to uplift.
Come on.
And so many times we miss opportunities.
Ooh.
Because we get so caught up in God, is this really you?
Is it you?
God, is this really preaching? And that's how the enemy tricks us but I tell people, the more you spend time with God, the more you know his voice. The more you spend time with him, and when he begins to speak something in your life, you know it's God. You know it's God. That's how God moves. He don't just move. He moves. God moves in timing and in seasons. He's gonna move in time and in seasons. That's how God moves. He said seed time and harvest. That's how God moves. That's how he moves. And so we gotta move in the flow of God. And I remember that day I just moved with God in the flow on that day. And I trusted God and I said, God, okay, this is what you said, and this is what I'm gonna sow.
Come on.
I did what God said, you know, and I never question God when God tells me to give something.
Right.
I never question because I know that what God. Yesterday, a friend of mine, they just moved into a church, and I just happened to pop online. He said we need X amount of money, so God told me to seed the sow, and he said, Dr. Erika, why are you sowing? I said, because we on live. He talking to me. I'm in the comment section. I said, because God told me to sow a seed. I'm sowing my seed tonight. Yeah, I'm sowing my seed. But you know, I am by nature a giver.
Yes.
I am a seed sower. And that's what I do. I will sow a seed in a minute. I will plant a seed because I realize my blessings are connected to where I plant my seeds. And I don't put my seeds everywhere. I put my seeds where I see fertile ground.
Ooh.
You gotta be careful when you place your seed. It gotta be good ground because you know you can plant your seed in some places and you never see it come to pass. But you gotta be careful when you plant. I don't know. That's for somebody on here tonight. Be careful when you plant your seed.
Come on.
It gotta be good ground. You
That's
need
right.
you need to see the fruit of your labor come to pass. That's how God moves. I know we here for something else. We're gonna keep on going. We got to have church all here. You got to
behave. I already know. I don't know why I write down stuff.
Yes.
You, God has been good, and you know, Erika, we have been exercising that. We have been exercising just what you said, and I'm telling you, we've been seeing God do some miraculous things. And I, you know, like I said, by nature, I'm a giver too, and I'm like, you know, here lately, I'm like, okay, Lord, he's been doubling it. You know, he's like, go back. I was like,
yes.
Go back and do it again. I was like, do it again. So, you know, I'm like, wait a minute. You know, I said, wait a minute, Lord. And so, but he said, are you going to trust me?
That's it. Are you going to
trust me?
Yes.
And God, I have so much that I'm looking. Look, I ain't talking about what I need right now. I ain't talking about that old penny ante like stuff that I can do on my own, and you know, talking about $200, $400. Let me tell you something. What I want to do, I always tell people, I want to put something in the earth right now. You know what I mean? Listen.
Leave a deposit that will speak when you leave. You want to leave a deposit in the earth realm. They know that your footprint has been on this earth. You gotta leave a deposit in the earth realm. I want people to know that I've been here. I left my mark. I left my mark while I was here. That's it right there. I left my mark.
That's it. And I've been saying, and I realized, and I was listening today, and I jotted this down, and I said, Lord, I said, and I said, I don't know why we're talking about this, but I said, it's not going to be an option when I want to do stuff. I ain't going to have to worry about, this, that. I said, God, when I want to plan, when I want to do something, it's not going to be an option. Money is not going to be an option for me. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to plan. And I said, God, give it to her. You said you'll give seed to the sower. God, I will sow it. You understand? And I was like, oh my God. And then he began to deal with me, and it came back. And I was just listening. I never sit in my living room. Like, I always sit in the back. And I sat in the living room today, and I just began to put on, it was an old clipping of Bishop Jakes. And I was like, okay, you know how you're going to go past it and something say stop, watch it. And that thing, oh my God. And he began, Erika, to talk about, I'm trying to find, because I think I wrote it down. He said, what was it? Okay. It says, in order for the oil to flow, you have to respect the pot it comes from.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Respect the pot. I like that.
Oh God. And it took me, I know we are, but it took me to the lady with the containers.
Yes. Okay. So
I was like,
the water pot.
God.
Yes.
Good God Almighty. So he was saying, I have plenty. Just make sure you have the right pot. Just make sure you have the right position. I'm going to do it for you.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Like, stop making, and I'm not going to come in until things are where you can't handle. Because you can handle 200. You can handle 100. He said, just call me when you need the big stuff that you can't. When you all dried up.
That's right.
Lady, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh God, don't give me. When the woman, oh God, I think her son, what was they was taking their last meal or how?
Their last meal. That's it. That was all they had left.
That's what he said. Call me when you. That's it.
That's it.
You do for yourself. Oh,
that's it. That's good right there. Call me when that's it. That's good right there. I like that. I like that.
Call me with the important stuff, because you got something in the cupboard, but call me when you run out, when you ain't else. Let me perform a miracle. Stop asking God for these little bit of your hamburger miracles. He said, listen, call me for the big stuff. And I'm going to say this, and we're going to dive right in. It's going right to where we're going. Let me say this, because, oh God, Erika, we just have to talk about this, because people call you crazy. People say, you ain't got but 2-3 people. You having all this stuff, and you going over here, you going over there, or whatever. But God has blessed us. But I'm just saying, the naysayers, you know how that goes. And so even when I'm going to say this, I never said this, I'm going to say this. I don't know, maybe it's a special anointing on you tonight. I feel you can cover me. Let me tell you this. Even when we had the conference in Greensboro, my hometown. Now, you know how it is about your home.
Yes.
You know what the Bible say about it, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So, of course, the Houston people, Louisiana people, they don't know. Like, this is not nothing to be braggadocious. I'm grateful to God.
Yeah.
We don't really have nothing at the Grandover like that.
No, we don't.
And I'm sitting there saying, what? I started calling. This is what I'm talking about, where God came in.
Yeah.
I started calling other places, and the Lord said, call Grant. I said, nah, hey, wait a minute. I can barely. Now, wait. Hey, now, wait. I can barely get over here. Yeah. And he was like, are you going to trust me? I said, now, come on, God. But I tell you, Erika, oh, God, you know the deal. When I tell you how God worked that thing, girl, yes. So I'm saying this to somebody today. What are we saying? Don't let people get in your ear. When God tells you to do something, y'all, do it. If he said do it, guess what? He's gonna write the check for it. He's gonna pay. He's gonna be the bank.
That part.
He's gonna be the bank. You just have to trust him.
Yes.
I said, Grant, girl, that was slandering me down. I was serious. Like, well, she need to have it at a church. Maybe they talked about it, girl. But
Lord,
if they knew the story, how God blessed me, nobody will believe it. But when God has his hands on it,
that's it.
With it. So
That's
I
it.
said this to say, I went even I said, Lord, it looked like I'm getting deeper. So we're here in Houston, and I found it. And I was like, what in the world? You know, not to show out, but one thing I do believe, you know, we the people of God, we ain't always got to be down in no little hole and all this kind of stuff.
That's
Don't
right.
know. He works
That's
anyway.
right. That's
But
right.
God, you know what I want to give the ladies. You know
Yes.
what I want them to feel. Some of them haven't been places, and some of them have. However, I said, God, you know what I want.
Yes.
You know
Mhm.
I'm not showing out, but I want to give them, show them a good time, and show them that God, you do things in excellence, and you know where we can go and what we can believe God for.
Yes.
So here we are. I'm
Yes.
telling you, and when I tell you, God is showing His listen.
Mm-mm.
God is great and greatly to be praised, girl. And
Yes, I bet he's doing it.
so today, I will say to the ones that's watching, trust God, believe
Yes.
God in what you want, go
Set your
after it. Don't listen. Don't worry about the naysayers. If I would have listened to people, I wouldn't be where I am today.
me
Okay,
neither.
all right. So,
Yeah,
Eric, you want to talk a
exactly.
little bit about that?
Yes, yes. You know, the thing that I love about God is whenever He places something on you, or He gives you something, He never gives you something that you can do in your own ability. He always gives you something that if you can afford it, then God can handle it. But if you can't afford it, it's a God thing. So
Come
you
on.
already know that God, you gave me this, and now I don't know how you gonna do this because you said now God do what? You want me to go where and talk to who? Like, I don't know. I don't even know how this is gonna work out.
Right.
And so even getting in the midst of starting the eyewear,
Yeah.
y'all, I never thought about eyewear. That wasn't even on my lens. It wasn't even on my radar. The gentleman, my friend, he said, Erica, you buy glasses from me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about starting your eyeline? That's like, no, it never crossed my
Wow.
mind. He's like, why not? I said, because it take money to do that, right?
Come on.
Yeah, he said, yeah, it takes money. I said, okay. I said, well, what kind of money you talking? He said, all it takes is $13,000. You said what?
Oh.
$13,000? I said, oh, okay. Let me pray about it. You know how we do. Let me pray about it. I get back with you. I get back with you. Couple of weeks, not that, couple of weeks passed. He texted me. I ain't heard back from you. I said, I'm still praying. I'm still praying. This was in 2019. I'm still praying toward the end of the, I'm
Right.
still praying. He said, Erica, I promise you, there's not a lot of Black female women who are in the eyewear business.
That's right.
I said, okay. I said, God, I'm going to trust you.
Jesus.
I said, okay. I paid him. He said, well, let's start with some basic frames. We're going to work our way up. I said, okay. So he sent me a catalog. I chose the ones I wanted. And I said, okay, we're going to do this, that, or third. And start working the wheel and working the process, and his team building the website. And it's on the, I said, now listen, I am a good student. I've never done, I said, so I'm going to follow everything that you told me to do. So now the guy that started me in it, he designs eyewear for Jonathan Slocum.
Oh wow.
Pastor John Hanna's he
Yeah.
launched his eyewear for him. He's done D.L. Hughley. He's done so he's done a lot of celebrities. He
Yeah.
said, but Erica, I've watched you, and he said you bold with your glasses. Now I'm not bold with a lot of colors, but I'm bold with my glasses.
Yeah.
He said, try it. I said, okay, I'm gonna try this. I said, if this don't work out,
Oh my
I
God.
said, this on you. And we laughed. And granted, me and him talked. We only talked via Zoom. So I did it. We launched it February 2020. The pandemic hit March 2020.
Good
It
God.
was all virtual. And the crazy thing about it, we did a virtual reveal in February.
Oh my God.
Teresa, we had about 5,000 people
What you say?
that tuned into that virtual. I didn't know them 5,000 people. I don't know them people. I said, "Lord, who's these people?" 5,000 people. It was on so many platforms. I asked the girl, I said, Sarah, what you do? She said, I just put it out on his platform and on my platform, and it just took off.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, man, what is going on here? Like, I'm just thinking, like,
Ooh,
yeah. I said, Lord, eyewear. And then when he began to explain to me, eyewear is the number one fashion commodity in the world.
I believe
You
it.
don't have to even have a vision problem.
Come on.
Wear glasses.
That's
You
right.
wear them for fashion.
That's right.
You wearing them for fashion.
That's
I
right.
didn't start wearing glasses to my 20s, and they were reading glasses. So I
Right.
never wore glasses.
Right.
And so I wore glasses in my 20s. I said, okay. So then when I had to resort to wearing glasses because I had a stroke, I could no
Mm,
longer wear my contacts.
yeah.
I said, okay, Lord, if I'm gonna have to wear glasses, they gotta be cute. They gonna have to, I'm gonna have to be over the top with my glasses. And
Jesus.
so I just went over the top of my glasses. I said, I can't wear my contacts anymore. I gotta be stuck in glasses, Lord. I gotta be stuck. I like, Lord, what am I gonna do? So I went on and we launched it. And I'm telling you, God just moved. I just, and everything started moving so fast. And then it's like I reached a slump. Like,
Okay.
okay, God, what we gonna do here?
Yeah.
If we was moving, now
Yeah.
the train done slowed up.
Yeah.
I said, God, what happened? And God simply said to me, He said, Erica, you slowed up.
Oh,
I said, what? I said,
uh-oh.
I said, Lord, what? But I said, no, God, I launched the way and I went to Jacksonville, Florida, and we launched our truck and we did all this
I
stuff.
love the truck. Go.
Yeah, we launched the truck and we did all this stuff. We did. He said, but Erica, you slowed up. I said, okay, God. Let's back this thing up. Explain to me how I slowed up. So God began to talk to me about how I slowed up, what I didn't do, what I didn't follow through with. He said, okay, now I need for you to back up so we can move forward.
Jesus.
So I started backing up and I said, okay, God, I'm going to do certain things. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I was just moving still. I was really just taking my times because I said, I didn't want to really, I said, God, what if this thing grows so big? I'm just a team of me.
Yeah.
It's just me, Lord. It might go so fast. God, how am I gonna keep up? I
Yes.
said, I ain't taking you to worry about all that. You
Ooh.
worry about something that I already got covered. So
Ooh.
I was taking, I was moving slow because I was worried about if it goes too fast, what am I gonna do? I wasn't worried about, and God said, but Erica, you wanted to move fast. I said, God, I do, but Lord, if I get 25, 30, 40, 50 orders, I got to get them out. God, how am I going to get them out?
Oh,
So I'm thinking about I'm thinking about the
oh,
stuff that
God.
God, I shouldn't be worried about. Should be thinking about people buying glasses. Make a long story short, I said, God, along with some good friends of mine that spoke in my life and said, Erica, it's time for you to bring this thing back around full circle. So when in 2022, I really started picking back up momentum.
Okay.
And I said, God, let me get myself back out here.
Yes.
And so in 22, I was at a conference in Atlanta in December.
Mhm.
And Prophetess Barbara Calloway was there at the conference.
Yeah.
She said, Woman of God, I love your glasses. I was in her session. I said, thank you. And we just talked really, really casually. So last year she had a conference in Dallas.
Yeah.
And she sent word for me to come. I went to Dallas. I came to Dallas to the conference.
Wow.
I sold almost out at the conference. She doesn't send word she's coming be in Atlanta. So I'm gonna be in Atlanta. She said, make sure. I talked to her personally, make sure you are in Atlanta in
Oh
May.
my God.
I said, okay. So and so her people don't reached out. And it's like, well, Dr. Hendrix, we got this, I got this, I got this. But Prophetess Calloway said she wants you on the inside. She don't want you on the outside.
Ooh.
Okay, no problem. And so she done gave me all these instructions. And she said this time, so that they lost her glasses. So they couldn't find them. She said, Erica, this time you put the glasses in my hand. I
Oh.
said, I'll make sure I put the bag in your hand. And so I'm saying it to say all of this is that God has begun to move me in places and circles that I would not otherwise get in. And those that know me, I don't go around saying I lady E specs. People actually speak for me. I don't. If they
Yeah.
say they say they like my glasses, I say thank you.
Yes.
I don't say I have my own way. Other people do that for myself. I don't. I was in Baylor University last summer. Claudia Copeland was up preaching. She said, "Come here." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, people like clothes. I love glasses.
Mhm.
Whose glasses are those? I said, they're mine. She said, huh? She said, don't leave here without getting in contact with me. She said, don't do that electronic stuff. I don't know how to direct work none of that. She said, she said, put your number on a piece of paper and write it there. I said, yes, ma'am. So I was leaving the room. She said, get her. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, what did I tell you to do? I said, yes, ma'am. I'm going to write down right now. I wrote on a piece of paper. I got a message just the other day from her assistant. She hasn't forgot, but she said, get ready to prepare her glasses. I said, yes, ma'am. I will have them ready. So God is just placing people. I'm
Listen.
not going. A friend of mine said, Erika, send me some glasses. He said, I ain't sent them to my church members yet because they're ready to buy. He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
in Durham last week, a couple of weeks ago. I went down there. He said, and once I put it out, he said, they're gonna start buying. I said, okay. He said, well, I want to be a brand ambassador. I said, what is that?
Throw his
I
glasses
said,
on.
yeah.
Yes.
I said, what is that? He said, well, I'll wear your brand and get it. I was like, oh, okay. I never heard of that. So I called my friend. I said, what is a brand ambassador? Can you explain to me? What does that look like? What I mean, so I'm calling him on phone. He said, Erika. I said, oh, okay, okay. I ain't say I'm new to this.
Yeah.
I gotta be walked through the process
Right.
because I don't know all this stuff. I'm just saying
Right.
I'm a good follower. Give me
Right.
instructions, I will follow. And so God has just been, moving me in direction in circles and placing me around people, places, and things. I'm just grateful to God that God's allowing my name now to be dropped here and dropped there.
Yeah.
Nothing that I'm doing. I believe this is just the timing
Oh my God.
and the hand of God. And I'll be in New York on Wednesday through next Sunday to one of the world's largest eyewear markets for glasses all over the world for
Wow.
me to buy. So I'm getting ready to have a big reveal of some glasses that's coming out
Ooh.
that's on the market. So I'm trying to tell y'all, Lady E Specs is about to make a whole new 180. I ain't saying 360, a 180, because this time it's gonna be big. It's gonna
Yeah.
be big. And,
Good.
and, and so don't mistake it being slow or small as if God's not moving,
Come on.
because
Come
it's in the small places that we see
on.
God grow the most. Sometimes we want to be big out the gate.
Yeah.
You're not ready to be big out the gate because
Mm.
it comes your way too fast, too quick, you'll lose it.
God.
If you move with momentum and move with God's timing and with God's pace and speed, it'll all fall in place.
You are saying.
All together. I promise you. I'm telling you, I've seen the hand of God move, and I know it's God because I wasn't really in. I was going to take a whole nother direction with Lady East. That's not like I'm really going to just really put that. And God said to me this year, every gift and
Ooh.
every stream of income I've given you, I need for you to work it in 24.
Jesus.
He said, so put everything I put in you, work every stream. I
Jesus.
said, okay, God. And so my friend said, Erika, what you doing what you doing? Like, you ain't doing nothing with it. I said, no, no, no. God told me to work the string. I'm working it. So I'm saying all to say that whatever God has given you,
Yeah.
whatever idea, whatever gift, whatever passion, whatever dream, if you place it in God's hand, it will grow
Come on.
and it
I
will take momentum. And I believe God will begin to put your name in other people's mouth. That's what God has done for me. People that I wouldn't normally be connected to, God's put my name in their mouths.
and let me say this, Erica, right there. And I was looking the other day. I saw Pastor Jamal Bryant
Yes,
and giving you a shout out for the
yes,
for the. I said, look at this girl, and just like you saying, just like you just said, and I've adopted that. Um,
yes,
whatever it is, do your best at it and keep that momentum. Like you said, you got to keep it going.
yes,
You got to keep it going. And with that being said, I'm gonna go back because what happened was even when they was telling you, do this, come over here, come over there. What that looked like and what that's calling, what we are sometimes afraid of is network.
yes,
All right.
yes,
So let
yes.
me ask you that question. Why is it important that we network?
Network brings connection.
Okay.
Net worth.
Right.
It brings connection.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go biblical.
Okay.
Jesus told the disciples, they had been out fishing all night
Oh,
on the
yeah.
boat. And they said, God, we're tired. We done fished all night and we have caught nothing.
Nothing.
God said, but I went on the boat. This time, get in the boat with me. Let me get in the boat.
Don't do this.
And then he said, I want you to cast your nets on the other side. And when they cast their net, the Bible said they had so much that the boat began to sink.
Yeah.
They had enough, they had drawn in that by themselves they couldn't do it again. But when God got in the midst of it,
Oh,
the net worth and the network grew. It grew. So networking, it causes growth.
yeah.
It causes a cohesiveness.
Yes.
There's a sisterhood that comes with that. Because the one thing about it, especially in the African American community, especially as women, it's often said that women can't work together. I dispel that myth.
Right.
Because I believe this, that when God places a God idea, God will place like-minded people together in the room. They're not jealous. We're not competing. Because the one thing about it, we can be selling the same thing, but one thing about it, what God, the audience God has for me ain't the same audience God has for somebody else. So we can't get jealous because this person is selling this. Somebody said to me, you should have been at this conference because they were selling $5 glasses.
Sure.
I said to them, I said, well, let me ask you a question. Did her $5 glasses sell? Or they were selling? I said, well, that was her audience. That was the audience, the people that she was drawn to. She came to sell $5 glasses. They sold. She met her goal.
She met her goal.
So the thing about it is we can't look at, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know what she said to do, who she was trying to reach. But God told me the caliber of people that I'm going to reach is not on their level. Now listen to this. God said this, and let me tell you how big God is. 22. Was it 20? I think it's 22. 22, yeah, because 21 much had no. 22. I was in Lenox Mall. I was there for a conference. I was in Lenox Mall. I was in the shopping. Didn't really need nothing. And I left. I was going to meet my nephew. Traffic was backed up. So a friend of mine said, Erika, let's go eat. He said, because you're not going to get through this traffic at this time of day. Because 6 o'clock. He said, it'll take you forever. He said, let's go eat. So I left and I was going into the mall and I went to Zahara in the store. The line was so long. I said, I got to get out this line because I'm not going to meet him in time to get to the reservation. So I got out the line. Went to go eat. The Holy Spirit said, go back to Lenox Mall. I said, God, no, I need to get on the world and go see my nephew because he lived on the other side near the airport. God said, go back to the mall. I said, okay, I'm going to go back to the mall. I said, I don't know why I'm going back to this mall, God, but I'm going to go back into this mall. I'm just walking through the mall. I passed a hat store. It was an all hat store owned by 2 African-American men. I loved it. So I went in there and bought 2 hats. Y'all ain't need these hats, but I supported them because they was a black business.
Yes.
Bought the hats. The Lord said, go to the Gucci store. Now, y'all, my weakness is tennis shoes. Y'all got a problem. Pray for me. I'm currently on a financial fast. I ain't buying nothing. I've been since February 14th. I've been on a fast for not buying nothing. I don't need. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it's bad. I got a tennis shoe fetish. I've always loved tennis shoes since I was a child.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went into the Gucci store not to buy nothing. They had just opened that day because they were looted during COVID. So Louis Vuitton and Gucci store was looted during COVID. You know, when they ramshacked Lenox Mall, they were stealing from the store. So they had just opened up the day I went in. The general manager was in the store. And he said to me, I had these glasses on my face. He said, where do you get those glasses from? I said, well, it's part of my line. He said, what do you mean? I said, I have my own eyewear line. And I kind of brushed it off and I was looking at his shoes. He said, no, come back. We sat down and he said, you know what? I wish you was here last night. He said, we had a private showing. And with the private showing, you could have came here and showcased some of your glasses.
Jeez.
He said, we need to do a collaboration.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. I'm sitting there saying, okay, all right, okay, all right. We're talking about an hour passed. There's a white lady standing at the corner over here.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
said, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." She said, "Are you a celebrity? I mean,
What's
what
going
do you do? Yeah, what do you do?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "What do you do for a living?" I said, "Well, I'm in mental health." She said, "But I heard you talking to him about glasses." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Said it today. She said, "So you have your own eyewear line?" I said, "I do." And she said, "Well, how can I connect?" So I gave her my information and things of that nature. And the Gucci had been back up. I had Adidas on. So Adidas and Gucci were just doing a collaboration. So I had a new Gucci, Adidas jogging suit on. And
Mm-hmm.
he thought I was an Adidas rep.
Oh,
That's how I got started. He said, "So he said, did Adidas send you?" I said, "No, what you mean?" He said, "We're getting ready to do a collaboration with Adidas." I said, "I don't know anything about that. I'm just got this Adidas jogging suit on and thinking I'm underdressed being in the store." I'm like, "I don't need that in the store." So we got to talking, and he said, "Well, let me get your name and number. I'm gonna plug it in my phone." He said, "Because whenever we get ready, we want to collab." Now it hasn't happened yet. Did I get discouraged? Absolutely not. I believe in God's timing. When it's time for it to relaunch, God's gonna connect.
he's gonna connect.
God's gonna bring it together. I didn't go in that store to buy nothing. I believed God's providence was for me to connect with that gentleman in that store. And now I ended up buying a pair of tennis shoes. Yes, I did. I couldn't leave him in the store. They looked so good. I bought a pair of tennis shoes. He gave me a discount. So I went on and he said, "Plug me in." And so his assistant called me a couple of weeks ago. He said, "Erica, I've left Gucci. I'm going to Nordstrom's, but he's still there at Lenox Mall. But don't forget me. I can still connect." This has always happened in the last maybe 2 months or so. I'm saying all to say this.
Talk
God
to
has a way of putting your name where it needs to be. I believe that God's going to put lift in the name of people in the atmosphere. It hasn't been heard yet, but there's a spirit, there's a level that God's going to put it in the atmosphere that whatever you needing from God, God's going to send it. They're going to say, "I hear lift." And God, what does that mean? I'm to do what? Send what? I believe that. I believe that God's going to connect. So networking is about connecting with the right people at the right time in the right season.
mm,
So there's a season and a time for everything.
David.
And I believe that whenever you're networking, I believe it's God ordained.
Hallelujah.
I believe God sends connections and network. I believe it's God ordained. I don't think nothing just happens.
Yes,
I don't. I
yes,
believe I believe God causes things to collide. And
yes,
when that collision takes place, you know it's God. Because it
yes.
just begins to weave and work. I mean, it just begins to, you're like, "God, how this thing works so good?" Because it was all God.
Because
It
it's all,
wasn't us, it was all God.
and that's what even happened at the conference. As Erica came as a vendor,
Yeah.
you know,
I did.
and with what God did that night and that day or whatever, she ended up ministering to us. But it was a networking going on in the place then,
Yes.
for
Yes.
even such a time as now,
Yes.
for us
Yes.
to collab and meet back up with each
Yes.
other, with that. I want to ask you also about why is sisterhood so important to you? Why should we have sisterhood?
One of the things that sisterhood does, I don't have a biological sister, but
Okay.
I got three girlfriends that we're all sisters. It's four of
Right.
us.
Absolutely.
And we can call each other to the carpet and they can say, "Ah, sis, you messed up with that."
Right.
Sisterhood is so important because it gives a level of accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes we miss that because as women, we feel like sometimes I don't need to be accountable to anybody. I don't need that. But sisterhood is so important because when you find yourself in a place and you need prayer, I can call a sister and say, "Listen, I'm in a place and I need prayer."
Come on.
Um, and it's also important because uh, uh, there's a connecting of the faith
Yeah.
uh, that happens whenever sisters come together, whenever women come together.
Come
Might I just throw this in? It was two women who showed up at the tomb. Mary carried the word in the beginning. So there was always a connection with the sisterhood. And she not only carried it, but she birthed it.
Come on.
They showed up at the
Come
tomb.
on.
So whenever you have sisterhood, sisters show up in the most opportune times.
Come
When
on.
you feel like you're all by yourself, God will send a sister your way.
Come on.
And they will say, sister, I was just thinking about you. You were on my mind. I don't know what you're going through, but I just want you to let you know that I'm praying for you. I'm there for you. So I know I get them random texts all the time from people all over. It's just, I don't know what you're going. I feel a little heaviness, but I believe that I just know whatever you're praying, God, I'm believing God for. So I believe sisterhood is just so important that we lift each other up and know that God's working this thing together for our good.
Yes.
And so we need to stop tearing our sisters down and build each other up. Because it's easy to tear down. But whenever I build you up, you build. I need you and you need me.
Yes.
We got to build each other up because I never know that I might have to call you all the way in Texas. Say, Teresa, I'm in a situation. I need somebody that can pray now.
Now.
not tomorrow, but right now.
Right now.
So I believe sisterhood is so important that we connect together and we network together, because I believe it's part of God's divine plan for us.
I believe it is. I do. And with that being said, also, I'm glad you said that we can't work together and all that kind of stuff, and we canceled that out.
Yes.
And to know that there are sisterhoods that you still can trust. Me and Pastor Sherry talked about this last week, that you still can trust, a supportive community.
Yes.
Where women connect.
Yes.
And so where we share experiences and where we empower each other and things of that sort. And I'm just grateful. I don't know if Keisha is still, I'm pretty sure she's running this thing. I wanted Keisha to come on, and I wanted her, you stay there. I think we all could do it. If it starts to hold on. If it starts we had the echoing, we'll do something different. But I don't know if she can put one of us back down in the waiting room while she comes up. I wanted her to explain the sisterhood, and then we're almost done, Erika. I want to talk about the conference just a little bit. The next question, so you'll be ready, is what did you get out of the conference when you came to? What did you experience when you came to Take Flight with Lyft? And I want you also to pray over this next conference, and and talk about, it's a Take Flight with Lyft, what we can expect. What we should expect with the that's our thing, Take Flight with Lyft. Yes. Okay, so I don't know if she's still on here. If not, we'll continue. If she want to come on now, Keisha, if you're here. Glory to God. Let's see. She probably trying to work all this stuff.
Yeah, in the background, honey. There's a lot going on. I know working these screens is a lot, honey.
Yes, it is. It is. I don't know if somebody else put something on the screen, because I think Sherry, Pastor Sherry's been up there for a while. I don't know if we stuck or what. And they probably saying stuff and now we're not getting it. Hold on. Do you see Pastor Sherry's comment up there too?
I still see it up there. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Liz said we're stuck.
Okay, so we're stuck.
Okay.
I don't know what we should do about being stuck. Let me see.
Then Tammy said no, it's not showing up.
Okay, but they can still hear us. I guess, can they hear? If y'all can hear us,
let us know.
Yeah. God, I hope
Liz, can you hear us? Can y'all see us? They said just the comments.
They don't see us. They just got the comments.
No, Tammy said yes, she can see us.
Okay.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, can y'all see us? Okay. Share.
It went down.
That's Sherry. It went down. Okay. All right. It's coming through. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So if Keisha, if you can come on, if you can't, we do understand. Let me know if you can come on, so you can give us some information about this next conference that's coming up with some of the people that may not know and play this replay. Y'all work with Keisha. She's you can.
Hello, everyone.
There she goes.
Come on, Keisha.
Can y'all hear me good?
We can hear you.
Okay. She's stuck.
Can y'all hear me?
She's stuck. Okay.
Okay.
We can hear you. Okay. We can hear you.
Okay. All righty. So, the conference is on June 15th. And we're excited about the conference that's coming up on June 15th. And in order to register, you have to go to um, our website at lifthoj.com in order to register for the conference. And so, all ladies, we're asking you to go ahead and get your tickets. It's filling up quick. Like I said, go to lifthoj.com to register. Register today. These tickets are going quick, quick, quick. So I know we have our general admission tickets that's on sale right now for $150, and then we also have our VIP that's on sale as well. And all the information is on the website. And also, as we're going on, if you are not a sister, we encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to Lift as well. You can go to our website, www.lifthoj.com, to subscribe. And we are excited about our conference that is coming up. We have some great things that we're going to be sharing, at the conference. I'm excited. The last one that we had, I really, really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and it's just going higher from there. So, get your tickets.
Thank you, Miss Keisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And with that being said, guys, also know that we have communities and different things of that stuff for our sisterhood. You can go on that same lifthoj.com and on our social media, as far as our Facebook and all of that. Go and see all the activities that we have going on. We have a wonderful sisterhood, and I'm just telling you right now, if you're not in a sisterhood, if you don't have someone you can hang out with like that, like Dr. Erika was saying a few minutes ago, that will support you, that will tell you when you're wrong, that will hold you accountable, that you can trust. You can cry together, get mad together, and call it anyway, all of that stuff. You need somebody like that in your life. You don't have to bear these burdens alone. You need someone like that to also help you, to tell you even about, me and my friends, we have round tables and things of that sort. Teresa, I don't know why you was wearing that. That ain't it. All of that kind of stuff. I know you like this, but that ain't it. That kind of thing. We need somebody to save us. Okay. I'm telling you guys, go and subscribe if you're not a sister. We have a lot of great things that's going on. We have our book club. We have our prayer in the mornings on Wednesdays. And we also have our Wisdom Wednesday, where we drop off some wisdom for you, So I'm telling you, it's been a great thing. And we have meetings on every fourth Sunday. So I'm telling you, we're in Houston, Texas, Humble, Texas. We're in Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana now. We have some Greensboro people on. We have some people that's in Virginia. So we are really trying to continue to build these chapters. And I'm telling you, it's a good thing. Okay. So go. And everything about the conference, go get those tickets. Okay. So I admonish you to get those tickets. Don't wait too late, y'all. Go ahead so you can be accountable for. Okay. Go ahead and do that. All right. So back to us. So we're going to end this, but I do want to ask you, and I know it's been a while or whatever, but tell me on that particular time, it was 22, but just tell me a little here and there what you gained from the conference. I'm talking about from walking in, Erika, to leaving the conference. I don't care if it was like, we hung the signs great, anything, because we need to hear different things, especially people that's hosting and facilitating things. You understand? some things maybe we need to work on. Some things, you can say, I took this away and I was able to do this, So tell us how you was encouraged through the conference.
I am big on customer service.
Okay.
And I can say from the moment that I walked in and walked to the table,
Wow.
they knew who I was.
Wow.
And so, oh, this is Lady Edith with the specs.
Yes.
Show me where I was going to be. They gave us our bag, and so I'm very huge on customer service. So that was a plus for me. Number two, the environment. I can tell the atmosphere had been set even in the midst of in the room.
Yes.
I believe that was so important. That even because I believe if the atmosphere wasn't set, I believe that it would even the vendors would have felt the environment not being inviting. And nobody wants to show up to a place where you feel like, oh, it's stiff-necked, but you want the environment to be inviting. Because I've been places, and I believe if the environment would have been different, I would have done better.
Right.
But I'm grateful for the environment. I'm grateful for the word and the atmosphere that was shared. I mean, it was a presence there. There was a presence of God that met us there through the word from Pastor Lisa.
Yes.
I forget who the other speaker. They slayed us. Who was the other person? It was who was it?
We had Erika. I mean, we had Pastor Lisa. And Yael was our psalmist.
Yes. I'm sorry, between her and Pastor Lisa, they slayed us in the room. I mean, it was a move. It was a move of God in there that I mean, like none other. And there's nothing that I'd rather be. And I didn't feel the pressure to stay at my booth. I could participate in the worship service.
Yes.
And see, that's the thing. Sometimes as you being a vendor, you feel like you got to be stuck at your table.
Right.
No, I want you to close your table down, be a part of the service, because that is something. Just because I'm there selling don't mean that I don't need something from God.
Right.
I need to be poured into and be ministered to. So I thank God for the atmosphere. I thank God for the customer service.
Yes.
I just believe that was just a moment there that God gave you a glimpse.
Ooh.
Of this on a much bigger scale, and you saw God. I saw God moving, and just like God sent people to sow, and God sent people to give a word, I believe that this lift is going to take flight. I mean, you took flight, but you get ready to really take flight. There's about to be an elevation. I tell people I'm a little bougie. The older I get, I can only fire first class. Y'all, I'm just trying to say, I done got claustrophobic, sitting between people in them little small seats. I can't take it. The older I done got, I said, Lord, I can't take people to close to me. I got OCD, ADD, all that, And so I said, Lord, there was a time that I couldn't afford it.
Come on.
Listen to me, y'all. So now I take pleasure in sitting in first class.
Oh.
You know why? Because everything that I need is catered to me. I don't have, from the moment I sit down in my seat before even the other passengers board, they ask me, what do I want to drink? They ask me, am I comfortable? They give us stuff before the plane's even full. And then before the plane takes off, they ask you again. And then you get 2 or 3 snacks, not just one. They keep coming back to you. What am I saying? Take flight. Prepare yourself for first class. First class let me tell you something. So if you've never flown first class, if you never had an opportunity to sit back and put your seat up and have the TV in front of you,
exactly,
I tell you, it's one of the best experiences. So if you have not experienced, this is about to be a first class experience in June. I believe that God is about to take you to a whole nother level. And the people, so those of you that are in the in-between space to think about whether I'm going to come or not, I can't come this year, but I want you to go. I'm going to be even so bold to tell you, Sister Teresa, I'm going to sponsor 2 people. I'm going to sponsor 2 people. So there's going to be 2 people that's going to be able to get 2 tickets on me.
Wow.
I can't go, but I'm going to be the first partaker of the first class experience.
Oh my God.
So I'm not going to just talk about it. I'm going to be about it. So I'm going to give 2 tickets for first class for somebody to show up at this conference this year. Because I want you to know, saying that somebody said, I want to be there, but I can't afford it. Well, I'm going to let you choose the 2 people, whoever they are. So I'm going to cash out. So somebody inbox me text me the cash app so I can send you the money for those 2 people. Because
Oh,
I believe that whenever you can sow and you can give, God's going to elevate you. Because see, I'm not giving these just to be sure. I'm giving it
right.
because I need God to do something for me. See,
Listen,
see, you. I'm not sowing to be seen for y'all
come
to say, oh
on.
Lord. No, no, no. I need God to do something for me. So my seed sowing is what God, that's how God blesses me.
Come on.
He blesses me through my seed. And
Oh,
so I'm going to sow a seed because guess what? I'm about to take flight.
co- and Dr. Erika, you don't even know. It takes flight this year. It's our second conference. It's called Take Flight with Lift. Let's Elevate.
Woo! See,
You had no idea.
I had no
I'm
idea.
telling you. So
I had no idea.
I know that was God that was speaking with you. Oh
Yes,
my
yes.
God.
I'm trying to tell you. So you, whoever's coming, listen, I need for you to change the way you're thinking.
Oh God.
I need for you to change the way your outlook. Expect for your life to never be the same.
Thank you, Lord.
When you land in Texas, just know this: God's gonna meet you on the ground.
Jesus.
The minute you land, He's gonna meet you on the ground,
Thank you,
and
God.
He's gonna be with you from, I don't know, is it Friday through Sunday? How long is the conference?
It's from Friday to Saturday.
Okay, okay,
And I think some people are staying over till Sunday.
okay. So whenever you land, God's gonna meet you on the ground on Friday. He's gonna meet you on Saturday, and expect God to transform your life.
Listen.
I believe this is a year of elevation, transformation, manifestation, and the year of release. I'm trying to tell you, I believe God, this is what He's going to do. And so, for all you bougie people like me, get prepared to go first class. I'm trying to tell you, get prepared for first class. This is going to be a first class experience.
Glory to
It's
God.
going to be first. It's going to be like, this is going to be one of the best lift conferences you ever had. I speak it in the atmosphere that God's going to meet budget,
Oh,
going
glory
to
to
exceed it. You're not going to need or want for anything. It's on the way. God said, I'm sending provision on the way. I speak it now. That
God.
whoever was on the fence was thinking about, God, God said tonight, so put the cash app on the back on the screen, somebody. God said tonight, so. God said, sow that seed and watch me move in your life. Don't play with me tonight. God said, sow. This is an atmosphere of sowing. I know we're here tonight to talk about the conference, but let me tell you something. The destiny of your ministry in your life is connected to this. You don't have time to play with God in this season. It's time for God. You've been in a holding pattern so long. You don't know what it's like to take flight.
Oh,
God said this is the time for you to sit back, buckle your seatbelt. The air traffic controllers is doing this.
oh,
He's pointing you in the way for you to take flight. God said, sow now. He didn't tell me how much to sow, but He said, sow right now. He said, because I begin to elevate your thinking, your faith is about to grow. He said, I'm about to send increase your way. And He said, Teresa, don't you worry about budget will be met. And you will not leave that conference owing no one.
oh,
But you're going to leave that conference with surplus. You're going to leave with surplus. He said, I'm going to meet the budget. I believe that. I'm telling you, I hear God. He said, it's going to meet everything that you put your hands to is going to grow. I believe it. I believe it without fail. God's going to do just that and more. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Liz. Yes, girl. Sis said she's going to sponsor a person. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, sponsorship's in the air. So if you can't come, sponsor. Listen, if you can't come, sponsor. Send it. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all. Jump on in while the waters are stirring. Go ahead and give. Go ahead and give. Go ahead and sow a seed and watch God move. I believe it. I'm trusting God to do it. You know, I'm trying to tell you, y'all better jump on in, because whatever you need from God tonight, when you sow your seed, listen, put your seed on assignment. Put your seed on assignment.
Say that.
Put your seed on assignment. Wherever you need God to send it this week, send it on assignment and watch God move. I'm trying to tell you, this is the season of growth. This is the season of miracles, signs, and wonders. God's going to do it for you, and He's going to do it before June. He's going to do it before the month of June. He's going to do it before the month of June. I don't know who need to hear that. He said, I'm going to do it before the month of June. God's going to do it. Put a seed on it. Put a seed on it and watch him do it. Put a seed on it. I'm tell you, God, I feel God. I feel God moving now. I feel him. I feel God. I feel him moving right now in the name of Jesus. I feel the power of God. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving. I believe God. I see the wheels moving. I see the wheels turning. I see it. I see it moving. I don't know your team, but God said, I need for your team to go on consecration. Yes, God. Out of my side. I need your team to go on consecration. He said, because there's some things that some of them are dealing with. And God said, I need for them to be in a place to be able to pour in June. So I need for y'all to spend time of consecration. He said, watch me work. Even in that, he said, tell the team to move in consecration. And God said, you already know what that means.
Yeah.
You already know what that means. Set them on consecration. God said he'll give you instructions on what it is that you are to consecrate and turn your plate down from, because this is the season for that. And I told Pastor Martha, I'm so glad we waited till the month of March to do consecration, because I believe this was the month. I believe this was the month. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This is the month of divine intervention. The month of divine intervention. It's not by chance that Easter fell in the month of March. This is divine intervention. This is divine. God's going to do it. I believe it. I trust him to do it.
I believe it.
And guess what, y'all? He can't fail. If he said it, he's going to do it. He cannot fail. I'm trying to tell you, he cannot fail.
He won't.
Yes, Terrence, I'm confirming. I don't even know I'm confirming. I'm just telling you. I'm speaking when I hear God speak, because I just know he's going to do it.
Everything you said, I told him. I just told
and we didn't even talk. We didn't even talk. So you know it's got to be God.
Like that, y'all.
No, we don't. We don't.
Oh, glory to God.
Fail. I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm telling you.
He's going to do it. I promise you. He's going to do it. Take flight, ladies. I'm trying to tell you. Don't you sit on your seat tonight. I promise you. If you sit on it, don't do it. If I was you, I would not sit on my seat. If you're going to sponsor, send it. So as soon as I get off, I'm going to cash out my money as soon as we get off of here. Because so somebody from your team text me the cash app. I know.
Okay.
Tell somebody to text me the cash app.
Okay.
Because I can't miss my blessing.
Listen,
I can't miss my. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't.
Let me tell you.
I need God to do some things. Listen.
That's wrong.
Listen, yes, I need God to do some things. I ain't got time for this room.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm expecting some things.
Listen.
Even for my household, different things that I want. I said, God, I trust you.
Yes.
And we seed in the ground, Dr. Erika. And so tonight is not foreign to you guys. And it ain't nothing but confirmation. Because me and Dr. Erika, we talked. We didn't even talk for 5 seconds.
Exactly.
And and send me the address. And
exactly. And send me a picture. That was it.
That was it. And you know what? That's sometimes the best things, because it's from a pure place.
Yes.
It's not from familiarity. It's from a place.
Yes.
And I just thank God for you tonight. Yo, what Ollie said, I cannot miss my blessing. Come on, Ollie.
That's it. Oh, that's my girl right there. That's my girl. Yes.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Yes.
If anybody, let me see what Seneca. Hey, Seneca. Oh God, I'm looking. I'm getting a little bit. I am not missing my opportunity to sow in the ministry. This is fertile ground. Expect a harvest.
I know that's
right. Tell you about that. Seneca, which is, I call her one of my daughters too.
Yeah.
Seneca, which is awesome. She reminds me a little bit of you in the what you call it, in the atmosphere of working out in the vineyard, where I say like that.
Yes.
And that girl turned around and sold, and I said it's gonna be some blessings already. She had a 24-hour turnaround blessing.
Woo!
Oh, I think she was in New York. She was going to New York. And 24, and she got back on the next day and began to tell of the goodness of God. And I mean, oh my God, God is just being fulfilled. Like you said, he's a man that he cannot lie.
He can't. He
You
cannot lie.
and all he's saying, and you know what, Dr. Erica, I'm not gonna say that I've always been there. I've said it. I believe for other people. I'm just telling you, being transparent.
Yeah.
I always believe for other people.
Yes.
You
yes.
know, I can push them. Oh yeah, you go.
Yes.
And I meant that because
Yes.
I said I can speak. We can speak blessings over you. I begin to speak blessings. And the other day, God said, well, basically, what about you? Did you go look at what you was telling them? And Erica, I looked because I began to tell them that God was going to start blessing. I'm still looking for the credit scores. I said, if you're really working on it and trying to really, I said, watch what God gonna do. You know, and I started speaking over with the school loans and different things. And when I tell you, God told me to go look the other day, and baby, I said, woo, you know, he says, I'm going to do it. He said, what you are forgetting to do is to ask me.
That's it. That's it. That's the key. That's it.
Worry about it, but you're not asking me. You're asking everybody. You're not asking me. Oh my God, I will not come short.
No.
You know, I was like, oh God, exceedingly abundantly above all.
Yes. So I'm saying
that to someone today, and we're gonna let you go, Dr. Erica. That get out there, whatever your dream, whatever your passion is, she said earlier, whatever it is, come on, whatever your Jeremiah 29:11 is, I'm telling you, know that God will do it for you. I don't care, business-wise and everything. I sold $20 seed and in 24 hours got $500 back. Absolutely.
Look at
absolutely.
God.
Absolutely.
That's how he'll do it.
Put it up. You know, you guys got some businesses you want to launch. You got different things. Put your seed out there.
Yes.
Bro, come on and speak over your seed. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. You ain't gotta believe me, but I know what I'm talking about. Listen, God did. Oh, I couldn't even listen. God did something for me today. I couldn't even sit in the. I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, you know, I was like, shit, wasn't even. Don't get me wrong. I was expecting it, but I was caught up in the praise. I was caught up in what I was doing. God said, that's what I'll get you at. When you caught up like that, get caught up in me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I'm just excited about the Live Conference. I am believing God. It's gonna be amazing. I know that it is. I know that God's gonna do miraculous. I know Pastor Martha's gonna come and she's gonna wreck the house. I already know that she's coming with fire. So I already know y'all gonna be it's gonna be just God's gonna do amazing. Yeah, God's just gonna do amazing. And I'm like you, I preached the other night virtually for my cousin's church in Nashville, and she called me. It was like you. She got me one morning early and said, Erika. And the only Wednesday I had was last Wednesday for the month. I told her I don't have no other Wednesdays, but last Wednesday was the only Wednesday I had. And so when you called me, I said, Lord, this is the only Sunday I got. This is the only Sunday I got for this month. I said, Lord, and listen, and I only had like one in April. I don't have none in May. I said, Lord, if she didn't give me this month, she wouldn't have got me. I said, Lord, thank you. So it had to be God. It had to be God. I'm trying to tell you, it had to be God. It had to be God.
Well, that's it, guys. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any? We had to let the Lord take his way, y'all. We
had
apologize for that. Okay, any questions? I'm getting them a little bit of delay, but let me see. Can I, before we get off? Ali says yes. If you have any questions, please put it up there. And if not, go and you can email us or however, and let us know if you need anything. Guys, please, you know, be obedient and find out what it is that you need to do. Don't forget about us. Erika, Dr. Erika, let me tell you something. You have been truly a blessing tonight, as you are always. I am just grateful that I got you on tonight. I knew it was something in it. First, I was like, well, maybe we do. I was like, no, they was like, we need Dr. Erika. I said, okay. But I just thank God for you. And I thank God for you being transparent. And I thank God for the power of prayer. Even when Liz went through and your cousin and then you worked to the end. You was like, we gonna call God. the end, and whatever he want to do, he can do it. But he won't say that I didn't try. I wasn't.
That's it.
And
That's it.
I
That's it.
so thank God for you and being involved with my sister's life at that time.
Yes. Yes.
I so thank God for you, and I speak blessings over your life. And
Thank you.
I'm waiting to see the miraculous with your eyeglasses. And I mean, I'm just excited, and we are going to continue to spread the word. Um,
Yes.
we'll put your information up there too for anyone. You have your website and things of that sort.
I do. Yes.
Dr. Erika, why you don't have no pink glasses for me?
Well, I do have some, and I
Okay.
got some new ones coming. I have these.
Oh, how nice they are.
I have those. Because I knew you were gonna ask for pink, so I
You
pulled.
knew I was going. You already got.
So I pulled some out. That let me see.
Yes, let me see them.
Hold on. Let me see
Okay.
what's in this container. Hold on.
Oh my God. Y'all, she has some wonderful glasses.
These are a
Oh,
lighter pink. That's a lighter pink.
yes, I
And
like.
I've got more pink coming. I just don't have them in. Like I said, this next set of glasses coming out. Y'all just
Well,
people
try
going,
that. Let me see them, Erica. Let me the light pinks.
oh,
I like those.
those are good. Okay, send me your address.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
But
And
yeah, I like
so
them. So y'all, if y'all need anything, please go and see her. And they wear very well.
yes.
Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to get Erica. I bought some red glasses. I'm gonna be Sally. Y'all remember Sally? What was her name? The talk show. She used to wear the red glasses.
Oh yes, Sally. Sally Raphael.
Yeah, I
Yes,
will be
yes.
her. I'm gonna be her for a few minutes because I bought some red glasses, and I'm getting. I had to go get my eyes checked, so I do have the thing. They're gonna put the medicine and stuff in them.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I will be wearing those. But yes, so I'm excited about it, and we just speak blessings over that. Okay, we speak
All right.
blessings. God. We love you.
We love you too.
We
I
love you.
appreciate
And
you. I
we gonna say goodbye. Did we have any? We didn't have none, did we? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we good. We good. We good. Okay, so that's it. Love you, Erica.
All right, love you too. Blessings.
Say good
All
night.
right, text me the cash app.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Say
thank
good
you.
night to everyone.
All right, good night.
Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
They gotta take us off. Okay.